it's your boy Muse, and today we're going to be discussing the drip marketing, alright? And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I feel like Zenless is on to me. I feel like Zenless has been watching my channel, and they've been noticing I've been saving too many pulls, because 2.2 is about to be the most hectic update for me personally. And if they rerun Trigger alongside these two DPSs, I'm done. It's over. I will be a brokey. Let's see what I'm talking about, everybody. Okay, people, so Thursday night, I go to bed. And then, bam! They hit us with Seed.
Our meeting is like a wrench finding some engine oil.
There you have it, everybody. Seed. Electric Attacker. Listen, I went to bed Thursday night thinking, oh yeah, Seed is a skip. I don't want to play with a big clunky robot. And if that robot event is anything like Seed, I'm good. It's a skip. Now, I knew Seed was a girl, but I didn't know if she was gonna actually be played or will we get a Firefly situation, right? And now we got the Firefly situation. And guys, I don't know if it's the blue hair. I don't know if it's because she's voiced like the eldest Amagami sister. I don't know if it's because of this top she's wearing. Just she's trying to compete for the top 4 spot in my Zenless heart. And I'm kind of mad at this because what is up with me and the electric girls of Zenless? And not only that, but I'm mad at this because when I first heard of Zenless, Grace was my first wife. Before seeing that flash of Yanagi in the trailer, right? Grace was my first wife. And now I'm head over heels over Seed. I don't know what Seed is doing, but she does it for me. I think it's the closest thing to Ganyu I'm gonna get in this game, right? Maybe it's because it's Ganyu reincarnated. But I don't know what's going on with Seed. And I'm mad because both Grace and Seed has a similar habit that the Zenless community is gonna start making assumptions. No, people. I don't care about them dogs. Alright? But Seed, I have to have. Oh man, I can't wait to see those animations. Because I need to know what's going on with Seed and the robot. How are they gonna implement this gameplay? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope we get more of her than the robot. I don't know how they'll do it, but make it happen. Now, my second concern. I was gonna perfect my Haramasa team. And literally, Thursday night, I went to bed after doing a Mindscape priorities list. I was just looking through the Mindscapes like, okay, of course I want Zhu Yuan at M6 no matter what. I need Astra at M2. I need her at M2. I need Trigger at M2. Hugo, as much as I would like him at M6, he's not a priority on my account because he doesn't even have a real team, and yada yada like that, right? And M6 Haramasa just to get him to be like the lieutenant of my squad, right? But then here comes Seed, Electric Attacker, and with what I know about Orphie, and here's the thing, right? Seed ruined my plans for Orphie because I already know what's going on with Orphie. And I was gonna have Orphie, Bernice, and Pulchra team up and make a burn team. But now that Seed is coming, and I already went hunting for all of Orphie's disc and had a decent stat line, right? Scrap that. We gotta go and hunt the Aftershocks disc now. Because if Orphie's doing a lot of Aftershocks, I only know Seed cares about some Aftershocks. And Trigger is doing Aftershocks too, which is perfect because Orphie and Trigger both have defense ignore / shred, so that's good. I guess I could just make a team around them now and we're solid. And I am used to the double attack squad because that's the beginning of my journey playing shooters only. The only reason I'm making a lot of assumptions that Seed will be a shooter is because if you look at that robot event, they had a big emphasis on the fact that you can launch your arm to shoot a machine gun. There is no way Seed is not going to be a shooter. There is no way Seed is not going to be a shooter. And look at her on this hover scooter. Actually, what is she going to do with the scooter? Is she going to swing that thing around? Like, is she going to like float into battle and then just hop off of it? Anyways, enough speculations. Seed has me head over heels. I am ready to pull. I know she's joining me. Let's move on to Orphie. Alright people, there you have it, Orphie and Magus.
Soldier Orphie reporting for duty.
Me? I'm her captain, Magus.
If I mess up on the battlefield, please blame Captain Magus for failing to instruct me.
Hey, watch it!
Okay, like I said, I already know about Orphie. The dream started happening during Yuzawa's week, right? So I already know everything I need to know about Orphie. But dang, that coat is snatched. Do you see the grip that coat has on her? Why is that not in her model? She's not that snatched. Her model doesn't look like that. She's wearing a puffy ass jacket. I hope she gets a skin because listen, as much as I like her 2D art, I'm not too much of a fan of her 3D. Like, she still looks good, it's just I'd rather see her in something else. But yeah, listen, when I tell you I was ready, I was already doing Orphie homework before Orphie even dropped because I knew she was going to be fire. Just based off the Season 2 trailer where she was getting ready to fire her laser, I knew she was going to be fire. And if you look at Obel Squad, they currently have electric members and fire members. So you can make the assumption that they're all going to be electric or fire. Because most of these squads only have 2 elements outside of a couple of them, right? So I already started planning out my fire chips. I just didn't know what type of agent she would be. My assumption was Anomaly or Rupture. Completely wrong. Thank God I never hunted those chips. She's an attacker, so as soon as I got to learning that, I started hunting attack chips. When I tell you I was excited to pull Orphie, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get Orphie. I don't know about Seed. If Seed is just gonna be a robot, I'm gonna skip Seed. Still have to see those animations to know, do I really want Seed or not? But after seeing Seed, I'm most definitely just gonna pull Seed. But Orphie, and I'm kind of upset because I was excited to pull Orphie, right? And now my excitement has gone to Seed. I think it's the blue hair, guys. Is this our first blue-haired character? Is this really our first blue-haired character? I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be talking about Orphie, but I can't get off of Seed. Orphie's gonna be great. She's gonna be cool. I'm just so mad because I was ready to team Orphie up with Bernice and finally have a good fire team. I could still do it, but there's gonna be all this moving around disc and all this stuff, which is why I believe, Zenless needs to incorporate loadouts, because there are so many ways to build one character that I just feel like, yes, Zenless, create the loadouts. Because as of right now, I don't feel like doing all that swapping around, so I'm just gonna keep Bernice and Grace together with Yuzua, and then I'm gonna let Orphie, Seed, and Trigger be paired up. Now, I have all the confidence in the world that I will be able to get both of these characters, but the issue is, that means I won't be able to go after weapons. Because as of right now, as of today, I already have 165 pulls, and we're gonna get 10 pulls during the update, so that's already 175. Not to mention the 5 pulls that we get every month, so that's already 180 starting today. And I still have, what, a little over 30-ish days before Orphie and Seed drops? So that should give me enough time. Oh, and not to mention, after guaranteeing Seed, I'll have 21 days to get more pulls for Orphie. So yeah, I have no doubt in my mind I can get both of these characters. However, I won't be able to get their weapons. I've already seen Orphie's weapon. I don't know what Seed's weapon is going to be. I've built around not having Orphie's weapon, but I would prefer to have Orphie's weapon. As for Seed, I'm going to pray that she could just use Anton's weapon and call it a day, please. Because I for the first time, Zenless is gonna make me go broke, and because both of these characters are Opal Squad, I am so scared that Trigger's gonna get reran alongside them, and I need not E2, but M2 Trigger. I'm not gonna get it all at once, but I would have loved to go after M1 Trigger, but it looks like I'm just gonna have to skip Trigger to make sure I can get both Orphie and Magus. And then, hopefully, if Trigger is coming, please run alongside Orpheus. Please. Please. Because if I get Orphie early, well, it wouldn't matter anyways, because I would rather prefer to get Orphie's weapon than Trigger's M1. But I need Trigger's M1. Alright. Yeah, Zenless is coming after my pockets, and not to mention, we just saw Chinatsu in the game. And if the earlier artwork of the idols mean anything, Chinatsu's megaphone might be a gun. You know how crazy Zenless likes to get. Chinatsu's weapon might be a gun, and Chinatsu might be coming up right after Seed and Orphie. Guys, for the first time in forever, my pulls are being challenged. And I don't know what to do. I loved feeling rich in Zenless, guys. But, finally happy to get the drip marketing. It's been forever. I thought we were gonna get Minato, because the dev talk, they said we're gonna get a guy who does martial arts, we're gonna get a dude with a really big sword, and that's Minato. But we got Orphie and Seed. So does that mean Idol Faction is not coming up behind them? But instead it's gonna be Minato and I guess he's a wolf? Who knows? But for now, thanks for watching, everybody. I don't get too many visitors, so I appreciate the people who show up. Good night.
See you later, too.